Hello, good morning. Well, it might not be morning when you're watching this, but it's morning here with me. So, this is your next in top tips of fat loss for females over 40. And we're still talking a little bit about hunger. And there's about trying to tune into different types of hunger. So, you have physical hunger when you are, in fact, actually hungry. Generally caused by you've not eaten in a while, or you are not eating enough food for your energy requirements. And we have emotional hunger, which is when our brain tricks us into thinking that we are physically hungry, but in actual fact we're not. Now, for any of you that have got children, I use a tip with my little boy of, oh, I'm hungry, I really want a packet of crisps. Okay, well, go and have a bit of fruit. I don't want fruit. Right, well, you're not that hungry. You're not actually physically hungry. You're just after crisps, right? So you can apply the same principle to yourself. It's like, oh, I'm really, really hungry. Right, I'll go and have a yogurt. I'll go and have a protein shake and a bit of fruit. And if that satisfies you, then there you go, physical hunger, problem resolved. If it's I'm hungry, but I am only hungry for whatever, bad foods, sweeties, chocolate, cakes, crisps, all the rest of it, and going into this overeating place, chances are it's emotional hunger. So it's looking at, okay, well, what are my triggers here? What is the emotion that I am trying to get satisfaction away from? And looking at what is, because we use food as comfort, is it, we may have more physical hunger because of our hormones, and I'll explain that in a previous video and probably more. And we could just be hungry because we're hungry, or we could just be hungry because we're bored, or we could just be hungry because we're stressed, or we could just be hungry because we're upset. And it's those emotional hungers that typically will cause the overeating, which then leads to the guilt, which then leads to the over-restriction, that then goes in this cycle of actually you are physically hungry because you've over-restricted. So you want to try and get to the crux of your actual hunger. So be mindful. I think really the request here is, this is not something that you're going to fix in a 3-minute video, but it's identifying when that hunger happens, what type of hunger actually is it, and what can you do to try and counterbalance that. So if it is physical hunger, then eat something healthy, choose to take the healthy option. And then if you're still hungry, choose another healthy option. But if you are just only hungry for crisps or chocolate, or typical high fat, high carbs, high salt type food, then chances are it's either, there could be a hormonal thing at play, with cravings, and it can happen, or it is emotional hunger, and that's where you're looking to try and figure out what's going on in a little bit more detail. Alright, I hope that helps. Any questions, let me know below and I'll answer them. Alright, take care.